All right. Good morning. It's about 4 in the morning. Um, hashtag mom life. I'm just wanting to show folks these awesome Christmas stockings that I made for my nephews because I love the way that they turned out. Um, they're quilted, so they have a lining, it's soft. It's kind of like a fleece lining. And yes, there's ET saying hello. This is from my brother Jess's kids, and this has just been like one of our favorite movies. And just we've collected ET stuff over the years, so I know he'll get a smile looking in there, and that his kids will also know who ET is, which well, actually a lot of kids don't these days. I wish I could. You could feel how thick these are. They have like a thick quilt batting, and then of course like the cotton patchwork on the top that has it's just really pretty. Oh, I can't get it to focus. It's actually the first time I've ever used metallic thread, which was a little difficult to get used to, but I just had to put it on. I couldn't put it on the main spool. I had to put it on the bobbin spool because it wasn't spinning, wasn't distributing on the main spool on top of the machine. But once I got that figured out, it was no big deal. And of course, one thing that I learned making these was just how time consuming it was, dealing with all the different colors of thread. So all the 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 bobbin thread, I made sure that it matched whatever surface it was going onto, even if it was different, of course, than the top surface. So that it was just a lot of like changing and winding bobbins. I enjoyed it. I love this kind of work, but also, having two small kids, I think, it's just, well, because I had pressure to get these done by their birthday. Of course, self-imposed pressure, but the first birthday is so special, and I love these little guys, and I just imagine, you know, their little hands reaching in to grab all the goodies, and it's just like a nice quality, like it's a good family item to have, as like a staple in your house. My brother and I grew up with handmade stockings from our great grandma, and they were just always like made Christmas. It just makes it really special because they're so full of love, and it's I don't know, it's a labor of love. I love it. I really wish I did have more time to do stuff like this, but my kids are asking. Levi wants me to make one for him, so I'm gonna make one for our kids. But I'm really proud of myself too, because maybe I should be focusing on myself. It is 4 in the morning, so um I'm really proud of myself because it's been so many years since I've taken on a nice kind of in-depth project like this. I've made little stuff here and there, but it's been a long time, and I really miss it. That feeling of satisfaction after you complete something, it's unlike anything else. It truly is a really good feeling. And it's like I love working with my hands, and it looks so beautiful. I love like holding them, and they're just so thick and durable. And I know, like, I just actually got a serger again after about 10 years of not having one, but I actually got it the day after I finished these. So, I mean, all the stitches are either cut with pinking shears and or double stitch with a zigzag stitch on the outside, just because that's the way I grew up sewing. We always serged all of our seams just to add that extra durability and to, prevent the fabric from fraying. So, um, I want to learn more. I definitely want this. I want to continue learning and trying new stuff. That's the exciting thing about sewing is there's so much to know and to learn. Like, for example, these letters, I didn't realize these are just cotton zigzagged onto cotton, but you can tell the edges, you can see it's not a clean edge. And I didn't realize, thank God for YouTube. YouTube is so amazing because that's where I actually got um, the know how of how to put these together, with the lining and everything so that there's no seams on the outside. But I actually learned that I forget what it's called, applique, iron on applique that you can use to put on the back of these. And I didn't even have to use a top zigzag stitch, but I just think it's a little more durable because I know these will get, they'll be like, you know, um, using them over the years. So the last thing I wanted was like the letters to be peeling off. So I figured it was more durable, but it doesn't have that crisp, clean finish look that I was going for. But that's okay. That's, it's all a learning process. But um, yeah, just there's a lot to know. Another thing was I forgot, and I just didn't realize there is one seam on these, but I put like free check and all this stuff on the inside, but you can see that's not. I forgot to sew the cuff of these in a way in which the seam was enclosed, but next time I just totally forgot. And then I had it like already embroidered and made, and I couldn't go back. But you can't tell. Honestly, like nobody is gonna even know about that. The other thing was there's this little area where I had to fix on the bottom. The fabric, so this has like a batting and the cotton and then the lining, but I didn't have enough of the cotton fabric that actually covered the batting. So there's a little tiny, you can see just a little white, where the batting is coming out, but I, zigzagged it down. But just little stuff like that. I mean, not that anybody would ever know, but um, yeah. And they're so soft on the inside. I cannot wait to make more for my kids. Anyways, it's a long video about Christmas stockings, but this is a huge, I'm so excited to give these to my nephews, to have them be able to use these. And I'm so excited about finishing a major project for the first time in years and years and years. So, and look, I have a little friend over here. But anyways, these are the Christmas stockings. Let me show you the back. Oh, they're just so pretty. I just love them. And of course, VW fabric. So they have a little bit of my personality in there. So anyways, see you later.